Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. Today I'm going to be cutting some protectors for the bare root trees, and I'll give you an update on the addition and the XPS foam layer. This right here is 3-inch corrugated pipe. This is like your average drainage pipe. Got this at Menards. It is, oh, what is it? Like $3, I guess, for a 10-foot section. So I have all of the different lengths of the trunk. I recorded them this morning. So what I gotta do is get a trunk protector for each of the bare root trees, and some have lower branches. I'd like to try to save them. So I'm going to cut this stuff to length, individualized for each tree, and try to accommodate any branches that are coming out lower. If they don't make it through the winter, fine. The trees are going to do whatever they're going to do. I'm really just trying to protect them a little bit from the sun, because I've had sun damage on like the apple trees and stuff, but mostly it's for the rabbits. I don't want the rabbits girdling the trees, especially the ones by the neighbors where he has all them evergreens. The rabbits will overwinter under those evergreens and then come out to forage, and they're going to attack whatever is close by first. So what I need to do, don't really have any experience with this stuff, but I believe this is, again, the tool for the job, the oscillating tool, and I have quite a few different cutters for it. So this one is probably not the best one, because this is a really expensive one, but it's pretty narrow. I think a little bit wider one would help me. So I'm going to try to cut around and cut the pieces to length, and then I'll just slit them along the painted line and then make a small opening. I recorded where the branches, any lower branch comes through on all of them. So I'm going to do that for the 12 trees, the 12 bare root bur oak trees, and then I have one American chestnut down that way, which the rabbits girdled 2 years ago and killed it back to the ground, and the tree that's there now re-sprouted from the dead tree there. So I know for a fact that the rabbits will kill that one if I don't get something on there. I don't know if this is going to be enough to do them all. I just kind of guessed at about 2 feet for each, but a lot of them can use a bit more than that, so I may have to get some more of this pipe. But at $3 a piece, it's probably the cheapest way to go. All right, let's get started. Okay, got one cut. It's really loud, and I'm not sure how easy this will be to put on. I mean, it's hard to open up. I don't have 2 hands right now, but maybe it'll be all right. What I'm going to do, I still have to do an opening in this one. A different blade would be better for that. I'm going to experiment a little bit, and it might be easier to cut this. We tried with heavy-duty shears. Cindy tried that, and it wasn't real easy. I'm going to get an airplane snips tin cutter and try that. It might be easier. I mean, this wasn't hard, but it's real loud, and it was it wasn't real easy. It's fairly tough stuff. So let me try the tin snips on this. Well, yeah, let me try the tin snips on this, and I'm going to try installing one as is with just the single cut in it. And if it's too hard to install, I'll probably have to make the cut wider so that I can get my fingers in here to spread it open easier. I'll experiment around a little bit with this and show you what I come up with. Well, that was quick. 1 bazillisecond later, I just stood up and said, oh, I wonder if the grinder will work. I've been using this to cut off some of the length on these screws from the washers up on the roof. And I just cut that in, it just cut it like butter. I wanted to see if it would gum it up, but it's not gumming it up either. So that's how I'll slit it. I'm sure that's how I'll cut it too. All I got to do is turn the pipe into the grinder, and it cut really easy. So got the cutting part figured out. Now I want to put, like I said, I want to put a little hole. All of these trees have a branch, a lower branch right around 17 inches. 16, 17, 18, I marked it down. I want to put a hole for that, and if the branch doesn't make it through the winter, that's fine, but if it does, more power to it. Like I said, this probably will take a double slit so that it's easier to put on, but I can give one tree a try and see how it works. Okay, I got the first one on, but it was not easy. I mean, it's got 2 branches that I had to cut out for, but for some reason I must not have been measuring all the way to the ground. It doesn't quite work out, but I think it'll be okay. For the most part, it's protected. It's going to be real hard for a rabbit to get in there and girdle this thing. Even if they can chew a little bit, like on these branches, it should be fine. See, I could prune those off, and I did prune off. There was a little one coming off the side that I pruned off because I couldn't get this thing on with it. I wanted the lower branches because these are supposed to be field-grown trees like you would find in an oak savanna, and I'd kind of like them branches to come out and spread out. And I don't want just branches up high, so hopefully they make it. But as far as the rest of them go, I don't know what I could do to make it easier other than make that slit a little wider, and possibly, yeah, like this one. Hopefully I have it stopping down here because it's got 2 branches on one side and a branch that way. All right, well, let me get this one cut, get 3 or 4 of them cut, and try putting them on and see how it goes. We have a winter weather alert for tonight. We're supposed to get, I think it's 4 to 5 inches of snow tonight. So this could be the last chance to get these on. I mean, it might melt next week, but we have single-digit temperatures coming up right after that. So, you know, this may be the end of this kind of weather. So I'd like to get these all on today if I can. You know, with the hunters just leaving this morning, the day is pretty much halfway gone already, and it gets dark so quick. So, all right, well, maybe if I bring the cutting tool with me when I go to put these on, if I have a problem area, maybe I can just do it on site. I could just make them real short, but you know, I don't want to do that. Okay, well, let's get going on this. Okay, I think I have what I need. I'm going to do the one down by the chestnut first, and then work my way up to the bare root trees that were planted this year, the bur oaks. I brought the oscillating tool in case I gotta do any adjustments, as well as my pruning shears, my nice Falco shears. They're like stuck together from harvesting the grapes. I didn't get around to cleaning them yet. It takes a good while to clean this. You got to take it apart and clean it all up and then sharpen it and get it ready for next year. I'll be doing that soon. I'll show you how to do that. But anyways, let's get down to that chestnut and protect it from the rabbits for the winter. Go. Okay, that'll wrap it up. That's where the woodchuck lives, so that tree right there is right next to the woodchuck den. I'm not sure if they chew on trees, but I'm sure they do. I know rabbits will really kill the heck out of your trees. So every tree except for two right in the middle are wrapped like this, and I'm going to get them as well when I can. But I'm guessing I'll have snow on the ground. It's going to start snowing pretty soon. It is really, really cold out, which is kind of unusual for when it starts snowing. It usually doesn't get real cold right before it snows. It generally gets a little warmer, but not this time. So we're expecting 4 to 5 inches tonight, so it's going to change a bit around here. Now I got to go and put stuff away so that we can have the snowplow come and plow us out in the morning. So that'll wrap this up. If you want to see these little trees progress, make sure you subscribe to the channel and click on the update icon so you receive notice when I post new videos. If you have any questions or comments, put them in the comment section below. And a like or a share really helps the channel out and would be greatly appreciated. Thanks for watching and have a great day.